Hi, it's Moose 99. This is Casa de Cabra. This is episode 9, and it's been over a week in real life since I played this, so it could be kind of interesting here. Let's see if Grace and I can remember what's going on. We have 448 people, which is not bad at all. Our food graph is actually rising. Not sharply, but we're over 224,000 food, so we should be okay. And if we look at our inventory here, I have a lot of feathers. We might be able to do something there. We have a lot of goat meat, of course. Peppers and bananas. Chili. 600 rugs, which we're trading, which is pretty good. And we have 55 barrels of tequila. That's always good for the weekend. 11 domesticated animals. Okay. And our education is low because we were taking nomads. I'm not sure if we're going to continue that or not. We do have 68 laborers at the moment, so we're probably not bad on population, and the focus here wasn't really to grow super big anyways, so yeah, we'll play it by ear. Let's see here. Logs are okay. Stone's okay. Iron's okay. Tools are pretty good. Coats are okay. And stored luxuries are okay there. We have a lot of textiles. I'm assuming that's probably cotton. Let's check that out though. No, we only have 12 cotton, so what do we have in the textile department here? Oh, a lot of leather, okay. Now, interesting, I was looking at this trading post here, and I was a little bit mystified because the concept here is a bit different than I'm used to. But here's the recipes, and one of them will turn 2 leather into 1 tool, and the other one turns 2 leather into 1 firewood, which I find kind of interesting. So we could actually do the leather into tools here. Now, I don't really know what kind of tools, so, and I've never used this kind of thing before, so let's try this. We'll turn it on, and we'll see what we get out of it. Put it over there. But I was kind of wondering what that was for, but I guess if you have an excess of certain things, but it's saying we're at the limit here. Alright, well, let's just bump up the tool limit to say 500 or something. And we'll see how that goes. Just a second here. Never fails, I sit down to stream and I have an allergy attack. Yeah, it's not a trading post as such, or as what we're used to. Here, I'll read you the recipes here. You got a tool for 2 leather, a tool for 8 cotton, and these are all ore choices. You can't pick more than one. A firewood for 2 leather, firewood for 8 cotton, water for 15 tomatoes, and water for 15 peppers. So yeah, I just put it on the tool one with the 2 leather, just because we have a lot of leather in stock, and I just want to see what happens here. Alright, so they're bringing us iron tools here in exchange for leather. Interesting. Okay, trade animals, we don't really want those. I do think I want to work over here towards the lake though. And I think we could put more of these cotton patches in too, so let's do that. And we've got 4, let's actually double that here. And let's get the associated roads and stuff in. Alright, we got people that are question marks here, so what's going on there? Stonecutter, okay. No, you don't seem to have to put anything in there, you set the recipe. It does show an inventory, and there's 12 leather in there, so I guess the worker goes up and gets the leather, puts it in there. I'm not sure if we really want to do that. I mean, we have enough tool production at the moment. I think I'm actually going to turn that off, but interesting to know how it works and what it does. And I guess if we get into a position where we're short tools or firewood, we can do that for an emergency maybe, but I'm not sure if those are the best recipes in the world. You know, if it was something like tequila for tools or, you know, like that kind of thing to sort of fit the theme. Anyways, interesting to know how it works. Not sure if I want to use it though. So I lost one of these quarries here, and it would be the one that says 0 remaining. Okay. So let's upgrade that, and let's turn this guy on. Now this one has already had the candle upgrade. Alright, we have lots of candles, I'm sure we do. Yeah, 478, so we're okay there. And I think we're trading for a little bit of stone too, so... Okay, and I've turned off the iron and the coal mines for some reason. Do we know why? Oh, I think we have too much coal. Looks like we have too much coal, and that's iron. That's coal there. We should be set on steel tools here. Yeah. Okay, those guys are making hide coats, belt coats, fur coats, and steel tools. Okay. Alright, checking out the house there. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's a lot we want to trade for. Not really at the moment, I think. Are we buying... Let's bump up the stone purchase a little bit. Or maybe even go to 200 here. When we're trading tequila for... Yeah, okay. And what do we got here? And we have 582 logs at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about buying extra here. Alrighty. Okay, these guys are all up. I'm sure we have enough water. Yeah, 3,800 in there. That should be enough, I would think. Okay, now we have a bunch of leather, as we found out. So we could maybe put a couple of, I gotta remember our theme sets here. Hey, Lotus 84. Yeah, it's been a long week of running around here. It's been 8 days, I think, since I last streamed, so trying to get back into our Mexican game here. How you been? You staying safe with all the bad weather going on? Here we go. Tailors, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, here in Vancouver in Canada, we've got heavy smoke from the forest fires. My parents are in a town called Kelowna in the interior, and the fire was on the west side of their town and the north side of their town, so it's a bit scary at the moment. But things seem to be under control. Yeah, Canada, we've had a real problem with forest fires, like not much rain and dry hot weather. Unfortunately, California right now is getting hit with a hurricane or something, so hope everybody stays safe down there. So you guys are having a hot summer though in the Netherlands, I would assume, right? I was watching Tour de France a while ago, and it seemed pretty hot. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to my parents, and they were kind of hesitant, but I told them to pack up a suitcase each and put it by the door. The Forestry Service and the government's pretty good about warning and evacuation and stuff here. They're pretty good at it. North of France is okay, yeah. Never been to Europe. That's really one of my bucket list things I want to do before I croak here. Go to a tour of all the pubs and restaurants. I don't really care about churches and architecture. I just want to go to pubs and restaurants. Alright, now we've got, yeah. That's kind of like what it's been here. It's been, Celsius, it's been up to 30, which is a little bit too hot for me, but pretty consistently around 24, and I like that. So what do we're gonna make, or we have cotton. Yeah, let's pull this over here so I can actually read it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make cloth, obviously, here, so we can do, just plain straight cloth coats. Hide coat with one leather and one cloth. And leather and two leather, two cloth for a warm coat. Alright, so let's get some weavers going here. Okay, gotta remember my menus here. Well, those guys are doing rugs here. So let's put 3 more in. And let's maybe get some road going out the backside here too. Lotus, I don't know if you saw a stream anymore or any earlier parts of this game, but what we're trying to use here is there's a build a mission set in Megamod. There's a couple of agave tequila sets with a taco stand here. And there's a Mexican fantasy theme set that we're using. So the rules we're trying to play is use everything out of those theme sets before we use any of the regular stuff. And we're just kind of playing around to see what happens here. So I saw that we had nomads. Well, you know what? Let's be hospitable here. And the thing with these mission churches is they all accept nomads, or at least the type we picked did. So we have to check all of these here. So that was a big jump in people. So we probably need to build a bunch of housing, I would think. Now, what do we have for marketplaces out here? Yeah, I think we need to build some more markets, so let's do that first here. And how are we on school? Probably another school as well, too. Alright, so let's build out, this was our sort of coat production area. We'll start building down here a bit, and then maybe out on that lake here. That's what I'm thinking. Now, which one of these had the marketplace? I think it was this set here. Okay, general market. Tailor market makes sense, I think. Food market. Maybe even two of those. I haven't seen any of Grumpy's latest stuff. I didn't know he was back. Was it on YouTube or was it on Twitch? I'll have to check it out though. Oh yeah, he's using the storage cards. Yeah, where's that? That's in like there's all kinds of different options here. Market stalls, carts, and wagons here. Yeah, that's all this kind of cool stuff here. Alright, cloth from cotton. And this guy here. Well, I guess these tailors are off for the moment till we get our cloth going here. So one in the tailor market. What's the max here? 3? Let's max these guys here. Okay. These are pretty small markets, so although they're maintaining that pretty full with one person, so okay. Now I'm just gonna bang a bunch of houses in here, so it'll just be a minute here. Just accepted all those nomads, so we might as well get some houses for them. Yeah, wildfires have been pretty wild, yeah. Pretty scary, actually. We have a lot of very remote communities and a lot of forest, and all the forest is very dry right now. In about a month from now, we'll be complaining about the rain, but gotta get there. Okay, you are making cloth. Yeah, Grace, I wonder why I haven't seen Grumpy's series. I'll have to go check it out. There's this weird thing on my subscribers list on YouTube for who I subscribe to. I subscribe to somebody, but I don't always see their videos. I don't know if that's a bug or something weird I've done. Alright, we do have disasters on. I do believe we have hospitals, though. Or a mission infirmary, anyways. And I think the other infirmary's up here, so let's just put that up there. Okay, and what do we have? We have influenza. Alrighty. Now, should we do a little more house building down here, maybe? I think we probably can. I'm just going to put a few houses in down here because we added all this tequila production there. I haven't even checked the housing report, but we're probably way behind. Like usual. I just want to make sure I did that properly, or close to properly anyways. We have, that's a school and a chapel, okay. The chapel is full. And what are you? You're a baker. Probably want to leave more expansion room there. I think I should put, I think that's okay, actually. Where's our circle here? And maybe we put another mission down this way here. Yeah, which set was that here? Mission school, we're okay on school. That was the church, yeah. And the hostel. Oh, I don't think we've put a hostel in yet, we should do that. Okay. So it must have been from the Mexican set here. Mission Chapel, that's the one I'm looking for. So let's put that in there. I don't think there is. But what we could do if we wanted, I think if the time was there, there's two versions of the building. So there's the Mission Church, and there's a Mission Church no nomad version. So if we were tired of clicking no on nomads, we could probably take those out and just replace them. I think would be the way to play it. I was just thinking we should probably put a hostel in somewhere. We're taking nomads all the time and I don't have a boarding house or anything. Now I gotta remember what tab that was in, but that's okay. This one here. You know, and it actually will fit in behind there. So why don't we do that? And let's just road that up just for the sake. Alright, get rid of those circles there. Now, how much has this produced so far? A little bit. Alright, let's get one of these tailors doing, I think I want to start with warm coats here. And I'll do the usual, I won't trade warm coats. So let's put 2 of these on warm coats. Or put actually all 3 of these on warm coats here. Why don't we do that? And then we'll go through later and we'll trade everything but the warm coats here. Leather and cloth is what I'm looking for here. And I'm not convinced I did the first one properly. No, they're all okay. An outbreak of scarlet fever. Oh, come on, give us a break here. Well, speaking of which, though, we should probably have another hospital somewhere out here. And it's the infirmary that I want, right? This guy here. Way out here. Don't care when that builds, it's fine. Well, we have eggs, or why don't we clean this up a bit here? We have eggs and rice of our own. I kind of wanted to bring more lamp oil just in case here. We're gonna have to build up our stock. So more items you request, the fewer of each one you get. So we pare this down a bit. Nut stone, Brussels sprouts, steel tools, and lamp oil. Sounds like the basics to me. And you are seeds, are you? Chili. I wonder if we have chili seeds. That would seem to fit our theme here. We have pepper. No, so let's get the chili seeds there. 3,000 flour in here, very good. Pottery was our big thing. Oh yeah, the wooden statues too. And straight away, some flowers here. We're not using them for anything else. I've sort of been resistant going into the lakes in this series here, but a couple of big, nice lakes just sitting right there. Could be hard not to go there. What? An outbreak of dysentery now. I guess we took 2 batches of nomads or something. We got diseases both times, plus an extra one. Interesting. And what are you? Glassworks, okay. Oh yeah, these were our taco stands over here. Taco kitchens here. Doing corn, tomato, and venison. Corn, tomato, and beef. Okay, cool. And the evil chickens we have. Well, that church is almost full and that chapel's totally full. Okay. I'm surprised we're not at 5-star happiness with, like, there's barrels of tequila lying around here. Beeswax, okay. Now why are you at your limit here? Oh, okay. So I guess the royal jelly that these things occasionally make is classified as herbs. Because this is shown at the limit. Well, we can fix that, I suppose. That's why we're not getting any beeswax though for our chandlery here. And our second chapel over here. And how's our food production here? Starting to level a little bit more. Yeah, we took quite a bump in population there, but we're 24 houses short, even with all the ones we build. Yeah, that's a good point too. I think there's some wells that are built, but let's go plop a few in here and there. One there, and one there, so that's okay. Don't think there's any down here though, so let's put that one there. One there. Probably put one there. And let's get the, oh, there's more nomads coming too. How far is this? This is only 6, okay. So 7 up and over. I think we could put a well right there. That'll help somewhat. And over here. Of course we're doing it, or I'm doing this at the point of time when I have no stone in stock. So, you know, that's something to consider. And there's a couple wells in there. Right? And there's a well hiding in there, and I don't think there's a well up here, so yeah, that's a good point on the well here. One there and one over there ought to be that area. You know, I think that'll really help for now. Let's see if we can get up the happiness up. So let's leave Grace with a bit of forest here. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Let's get another doctor in up here. And one more banana shed I think we'll turn on. And if I was going to add more houses, where would we add them? Quite a few over there, quite a few there. Didn't really end up with much in the middle here, so probably some big time travel distance going on here. And it's not horrible. Not horrible. You know, there's probably not a close chapel over here. There's this one. It's almost 100% full. Okay. Remember which set it's in here, son. Okay, there we go. Actually, I don't know how big this circle is on that, so maybe... that'll be fine. I was hoping to get these places across the creek here. Okay, that's a food merchant. Yeah, we're good there. You know, if we wanted to do whaling ships, we could do some there. And I'm pretty sure that would fit with our theme. What do we have in the way of hull components here? We have exactly none, which is, you know, not going to help much. What do we need to make hull components? We need cloth, rope, and let's see what else. Well, maybe we should build out a bit on the lake and get some reeds going for rope. It's going to be fairly slow, I think, to trade for that. Alright, better review what we have. Seeds here. Paprika, corn, cotton, bean, lime, mango, banana, tomato, grapefruit, lemon, agave, pistachio, chili, rice. Well, I think onions would not go astray here. Let's trade all our flowers for onion seeds there. Alright, so do we want to build out into this lake here? I'm starting to think the answer is yes. And we're gonna have to go our original theme set here. Okay, there's a chapel built. Building queue of only 3 builders at the moment. That's not good. Oh, corn is what we're meant. Yeah, okay. Well, how much corn do we have here? $7,300, okay. Storage doesn't seem to hold very much here at all. Alright. Let's put a few more bakers in here. Every time I go to Mexico, I go to the bakeries. They just make wonderful, wonderful things in those bakeries. I'm an early riser, and they're always baking like super early in the morning, like 4 or 5 in the morning, so fresh pastry and the morning coffee, perfect. I don't think, oh, there's a little bit of lamp oil there. I think I better buy that. Now I have to do math. And another 30 here. Okay, let's make this 22. And we can buy some nut bread. Because, you know, everybody loves nut bread. I was going to build more than one bakery, though, so let's do that. Yeah, maybe 3 additionals, probably. Let's try 3. Guess I did build more than one. Alright, there's no recipe, you just go for the corn, okay? And we have nomads again. $13 of them. I wonder if we want to stop the nomads here. What do you think, Grace? Our food graph is still okay. Our education's not great, though. I'm actually starting to be of the mindset it's just not take the nomads. Not really, no. We've got 67 laborers at the moment. So I actually think we're good for people. And I think I'd like to get the education levels up here. Okay, where were they? I missed them. Okay, do we have more than 2 of those things? Am I seeing things? These are questions. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah. Not keeping up on the agave production, are we? Early summer though, so more will be coming in soon. Could probably slide a few more fields in though. Let's think about that. Oh, I wanted to try something too. I was watching somebody else and they were saying what the plantations do. Yeah. So what they were saying was if you use a plantation and you grow something you don't want to use for food, the plantation marks it as a textile. So if you're using it for production, like say tequila production, it'll harvest it, grow it normally, but just marks it instead of food, it'll mark it as a textile. Let's actually try that. Can't remember which streamer I was watching that, but I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. So let's put a 15 by 15 plantation in, and we will make that agave. And we shall see how that works. Yeah, it says it puts it in as a textile, so I didn't understand that before. I may have boo-booed in past games doing something wrong there. But hey, live and learn. Trade beef, freezing cows, and chickens. No, thank you. You know, I think another field or 2 of longhorns wouldn't be terrible. That would also support our coat business too. Are we actually trading the hide coats anywhere? Because we should be. Might as well put a few fur and pelt coats in here at the same time. Oh, interesting, okay. Yeah, I forgot we built that. Yeah, the big one was hide coats though. So the general will be doing most of our trading. Let's actually bump the hide coats there up to 200. And let's max out that trader. Okay, there's our plantation here. Let's buy some more lamp oil. Now, do we want to ask for hull components? Maybe that's a thing for us to do. This time we'll get 30 Brussels sprouts. There we go. Just gonna see if we can find hull components quickly here. Some of these lists get pretty long. There's the H's there. Or some of them anyway. Alrighty. I wonder if I am going blind. Didn't see it. Let it go. Alrighty, oh yeah, that's our plantation. We're gonna go agave here. And we'll do labor pickup. Okay, now let's see if that's used or stored here. So how much agave? Yeah, so we have very little agave in stock. So if this actually starts incrementing, and we know the masters aren't using it out of the plantation, but I think maybe we should convert, if this works, and I'm not sure if agave is food anyways, but the stuff we're growing here is going to be marked as food, and the stuff we're growing there is going to be marked as textile. That's an interesting technique anyways. How's our firewood? We should probably throw a few more. That was a very loud pig timer, that was.